If you're an angler, then you already know that fall is a magical time to explore the outdoors. Besides the vibrant scenery and mild temperatures, the waters are brimming with fish. And to help you get in on the action, we've compiled the list of the best fall fishing destinations in the US. From lakes, rivers, and streams to big game saltwater hotspots, we'll cover a few of each. Let's start off the list with a visit to America's finest city, San Diego. Come fall, this part of Southern California enjoys a special kind of climate. The skies are clear and the weather is pleasantly warm, creating fantastic conditions for fishing. In San Diego Bay, sand bass will be the main attraction, while further out, California halibut and rockfish will be up for grabs. In early fall, you'll also get the chance to wrestle tuna and yellowtail if you head offshore. But even after we get closer to winter, yellows will be lurking around hotspots such as San Clemente and Coronado Islands, offering thrilling action. For our second entry, we travel to the heart of Wyoming. There lies the state's second largest city, Casper. The city is surrounded by stunning nature, including one of the finest fishing rivers in the country, North Platte. Among fly anglers, the North Platte River is a well-known rainbow and brown trout hotspot. And moving southwest from Casper, you'll reach one of the most prolific parts of the flow called the Miracle Mile. Along this section of the river, many anglers will experience the best trout fishing of their lives, with impressive scenery, rocky canyons, and endless trails making it perfect for outdoor activities. Next up, we move to Missouri and the Lake of the Ozarks, one of the most premier bass fishing spots in the country. In its waters, largemouth bass make up for most of the catch, but there's a fair share of spotted bass prowling around too. Lake of the Ozarks really comes alive in the fall, with bass slowly leaving their summer holes, transitioning to shallow waters, and hunting actively. If you're the competitive type, there are numerous fishing tournaments taking place on the lake during fall, giving you a shot at going against the pros. We continue our journey to the small town of Grayling, which is situated on Michigan's Lower Peninsula. Its central location gives it easy access to both the Ausable and the Manistee River, both of which offer phenomenal fishing. The action heats up in the fall with trophy brown trout as well as rainbows and brooks racing through both rivers. And if you're still itching for more, Grayling is only about an hour and a half away from Tippy Dam, where you'll get a shot at catching large steelhead and salmon. Staying in the Great Lakes region, our next fall fishing stop is Buffalo, New York. This city lies on the shores of both Lake Erie and the Niagara River, making it the ideal starting point for all local fishing trips. To start with, Buffalo's fall season is one of the best times to land yourself a big muskie. Or if you're looking for bass, both forks of the Niagara River offer a solid smallmouth bite. Meanwhile, on the lower end of the river, past the famous Niagara Falls, there's a completely different scene. There you'll also get to enjoy world-class fall steelhead fishing, with migrating Chinook salmon also biting. If you're among those who like to wander off the beaten path, you'll fall in love with the Berkshires. Nestled in western Massachusetts, this highland region features striking fall scenery, serene nature, and top-notch fishing. The Housatonic River and its tributaries are abundant with brook, brown, and rainbow trout, making them perfect for fly fishing. Or you can explore scenic lakes such as Enoda and Pontusic and catch some bass, northern pike, and muskie. Our next stop is Virginia Beach. This town is home to some of the East Coast's hottest fishing spots. We're talking, of course, about the Chesapeake Bay, and more specifically the action that goes on around its exit and the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. In the fall, these waters become busy with inshore species such as striped bass, redfish, and flounder. To add to that, king mackerel, wahoo, and tuna will be biting offshore, along with bottom dwellers such as black sea bass and tog. Nearing the end of our list, we journey to the city of Asheville, nestled in North Carolina's Blue Ridge Mountains. With magnificent nature, trails, and water surrounding it, as well as loads of attractions within the city, Asheville is the picture-perfect place to visit in the fall. From Asheville, you'll have access to numerous mountain rivers and streams, most of them abundant with rainbow and brook trout. Of course, there's plenty of bass swimming around too, with some of the most popular spots including the French Broad River and Lake James. And so we come to our final fall fishing destination for 2023. And where better to end the list than in sunny Florida? This year, we recommend venturing to Kissimmee and fishing the incredible Lake Tohopekalaga. With the heat of the summer slowly passing, fall marks the start of the peak fishing season on Lake Toho. And the main stars of the show are, of course, largemouth bass. Lake Tahoe is one of the nation's top bass fishing lakes, famous for both the abundance of largemouth and the trophy sizes they grow to. So that wraps up our 2023 fall fishing list. If you're ready to check out some of the destinations on it and thousands of others across the country, download the Fishing Booker app or visit us online. You'll be able to browse and compare fishing charters, read customer reviews, and book your trip in just a few taps.